I've been testing out these FLYCLE roof rack crossbars that were sent to me as a gift to try out and share my thoughts on. This is our family's 2024 KIA Telluride S, and that model has flush side rails, and here's what they look like all installed. So far, so good. The installation was really easy, and I'll walk you through that process here in just a second. But the roof racks feel really sturdy. I was giving these lots of really substantial tugs, and they weren't going anywhere. The wind noise has been pretty minimal. You can see here that they're at an angle to let the wind pass right through. So that's been great. And then they also come with theft protection, and you can see those little keyholes there on the side of the mounts. And yeah, they feel really good. So here's what comes in the box. It's 4 mounts, the front and back rail, and then the hardware to install as well as the keys to unlock. Everything is labeled super nicely. You've got rear and front rails and then left and right mounts. Here's a closer look at one of the mounts. They've got nice rubber there where it attaches to your roof, which helps it stay in place and keeps it from damaging the rails on your car. For installation, the first thing that you want to do is take the screws out of the rails, and then you're going to insert the mount onto that, re-screw those down, but you want to leave them loose so that you're able to adjust the width when you're putting it on top of the car. The next thing you're going to do is take the keys, unlock that, and then you'll use the hex key that it comes with to unscrew these bolts, being careful not to take them off all the way. And then you want to make sure you're putting it in the right direction. There's little arrows here on top of the mounts that show if it's the front of the vehicle. And then they just kind of wiggle down and snap into place, and you can see there the rubber hugs it nicely. And then you're going to tighten those bolts back down. I would wait until you've got it in place on both sides before you go and retighten those. Once you've got the bolts tightened to where you want them, you can use your key and put the plates back on top of the mounts themselves. I would just test and make sure it's sturdy, not going anywhere before you go and put that back on. When you are going to put the plate back on the mount, you want to make sure you have the key in the horizontal position. If you try to put it in with the key in the vertical position, it won't quite fit down. But yeah, that's basically the whole process on getting that on. I went ahead and I did the back one first. You can see me pulling on it there. It really didn't go anywhere. I ended up shaking my car more than the rail itself shook. So that was a good sign. These are made out of aluminum and they feel really tough and like they're going to be able to withstand a lot. These will definitely be strong enough for kayaks, luggage, bikes, you name it. Now this is me getting the front rail lined up to install. I went from one side to the other, making sure they were sitting on top of the roof rails, and then I went ahead and wiggled them down. So you can see there, again, the rubber fitting down, and then you just follow the same steps, tightening back up these main bolts, using the key to put the plate back on the mount. And then once that's all done, you use the Allen key to tighten those first bolts that attach the rail to the mount themselves. And yeah, that's it. Installation is super easy. It took me less than 10 minutes. You can see I'm giving it a really good tug there. You don't have to worry about these moving at all. They are super secure once you have them installed correctly. Here's another look at these all installed. I think they look really good, especially the black color with our black SUV. And yeah, these hold 300 pounds. I would definitely make sure you don't lose the key. I have done that before with roof rails in the past. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with these. I think these will be great for our family road trips. And I know they make these for a bunch of other types of SUVs as well. So if you're in the market for some good crossbars, you cannot go wrong with these ones.